Okay guys, I found something really interesting and I have to say funny. So do you all remember this Muslim black guy from KCD2 who some idiot people used his image to say, oh, KCD2 has DI and stuff, you know, bullshit stuff. People who never played any video games in their entire life. What if I tell you that the whole purpose of this guy, this character existence in this game is not what you think? And after I'm making my point here, I think you will agree with me. So finally I found this character in the game. I went to the camp and I saw him and I start having the conversation, choosing the dialogues options and let him talk. And oh my god, he is so arrogant and full of himself. I mean, just watch this.
Here we go again. It's just that you look muscular, wise, wealthy. We gold, but in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our minds. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend? Educate yourself a little. I went to Cairo, where I learned geography and law, so that I would be better prepared the next time. But I never went back to Mecca.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend. All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives who I do not want to meet again.
So you see, he is so arrogant and full of himself. And the last thing that he said, a few rich men and their beautiful wives that I don't want to meet anymore, right? And I thought it's weird. The whole sentence was weird, but I didn't think that much about it. But the very next conversation from the another NPC who is standing like right in front of this black guy made a lot of sense and cleared everything for me. So after my conversation was over with Musa, the black guy, he didn't help me to go further into the camp, right? So I didn't think much of it. I was searching for another NPCs, so maybe they could help me to get further into the camp. And this conversation came up.
What's a priest doing in a military camp?
Whatever he can, my son. Whatever he can.
Do you serve mass like other priests?
I serve mass and give blessings just like my brothers in churches and parishes. I can also officiate at marriages and administer last rites. I reckon you can guess which is more common here.
Do you care for the wounded? Priests and monks do that sometimes, don't they?
Nothing like that. We have blacksmiths and bathmaids for that here. And if something happens to the nobles, we have good surgeons. And then there's that learned foreigner. Bah!
Who's the foreigner?
His name is Musa, and he says he comes ex-Africa. You can't miss him. He's as different from us as a man can be.
Does something seem strange about him to you?
That foreigner may understand medicine, but he worships a foreign god. He prays to him on the ground several times a day. He doesn't drink ale, only rarely eats meat, yet he can't keep his eyes off our women.
All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives who I do not want to meet again.
I even showed this clip to my friends who are in Iran, who are obviously Muslims, and this was their reaction. I found them 3 a.m.
Yet he can't keep his eyes off our women.
So for those who are confused, I used to be a Muslim. I know Islam from inside out. And what makes it funny is that Mecca is the holy land for Muslims. It's their God's house is there and they go worship their God there. For him as a Muslim to say, I would never go back to Mecca because of a few rich people with their beautiful wives, God knows what he has done there with them or to them. More specifically to their wives, beautiful wives, that he decided to never go back to Mecca you know, it's a big deal, like a huge deal. So yeah, that makes it super funny for me, man. This Musa guy is such a hypocrite, man. Holy shit, he was full of himself and being like, I'm so smart. Oh, I have a very rich culture. As one of my friends said, lore accurate. He was acting as he should have. It was very lore accurate. So yeah, I found it very interesting and very funny, to be honest. And I wanted to share this with you guys. Hey, I love everybody, no matter the religion. I don't care. As an ex-Muslim, it was just funny to me because I know the culture, right? I know the culture. I grew up among them. It was just funny to me. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was at least entertaining for you. It was to me, guys, believe me. So if it was, give it a thumbs up. If it wasn't, give it a thumbs down. It's all okay. Subscribe for more gaming related content. Watch this video right here and never forget that I love you guys no matter what. Keep gaming and I'll see you guys in the next one. Timon out.